everybody, my Big Brother fans. I have missed being home. As you can tell, I am back in my natural habitat. Vacation was fun, but I am very, very happy to be back. I get to make money, and I get to watch Big Brother and not miss it, or make the people that I'm with mad for having to make them sit through and watch a show that they don't watch and I love. So I'm excited to be back. Okay, so crazy things are happening in the Big Brother house. I mean, have happened already. It's been an intense 24 hours. I mean, Janelle had it so right during eviction when she was telling Julie that she felt like she was playing 3 weeks of the game in 1 week. I mean, this is crazy, and already from this season compared to last season is just a jillion times better. So thank you, CBS, for casting the cast that you did. Amazing. Absolutely love it. Let's talk about the drama. Alright, so with the new coaches competition twist, the coaches are either allowed to, the winner of the coaches competition gets to save one of their team members or one of their players from eviction, or they can trade for somebody else, a different player. The coaches competition, spoiler alert, Janelle won. Dan threw it, Brittany dropped first, and then Boogie thought he had it, and then Janelle creeped right up behind him and stole the show. So she did not trade any of her players. She decided to actually save Ashley. I don't know why. Maybe she felt like Ashley might be on the chopping block. Maybe she's not getting to know some of the other house guests. Maybe it was because of her back injury. People haven't seen her play. I don't know why she chose to save Ashley. Maybe she just likes her the best on her team. But Ashley's safe, so we're stuck dealing with her for a whole other week. So I guess they're not doing have-not competitions anymore. It seems like whatever coach wins the coaches competition gets to pick the have-not. So she actually picked Team Brittany. So that's Willie, Shane, and JoJo, and I'm guessing one other person had to be on slop as well. But they're all on slop. This infuriated Team Brittany, and it should, because they're supposed to be working together, Janelle and Brittany. So why would Janelle put her alliance members on slop? That I don't understand. I think Janelle might be switching sides and going back to Dan, which would be awesome because I love Dan and I love Janelle, so that would be super duper cool to see them working together. But yeah, Team Brittany's on slop, and Willie was not happy at all. Not only does this poor guy have to hand the HOH key to his most hated person in the whole house, but now he's stuck on slop for a week. Speaking of slop, my boy Shane is on slop again. I took a break last week because of vacation, but this week I'm getting back into my Big Brother diet again, so because Shane is my player and I love him to death. He's on slop, so I'm on slop. So yay, nothing but oatmeal and water for me all week. I hope and pray that Shane isn't on slop again next week, because this is going to suck. But I'm training to be on the show, so I gotta know what it's like to live off of oatmeal for a week. So after the coaches competition, Willie was pissed, blah blah blah. The whole house is divided. Everybody wants Team Brittany gone. JoJo and Shane are guilty by association with Willie, so they're on a train that's derailing quickly. So I don't really know if Willie decided to take the limelight off of JoJo and Shane to save their game and ruin his, or if he legit just got this pissed off that he wanted to ruin his game. But something went down where Willie told JoJo and Shane that he's got their back and he needs to get the limelight off of them. So what Willie did was storm around the house, screaming, breaking doors, smashing things, saying that he's going to get kicked off the show before nominations. He's not going to let Frank's nominations get him off the show. He cussed everybody out. He called Janelle a bitch. What? And then he ended up chest bumping and headbutting Joe in the face. So Big Brother called him into the diary room, and the producers kicked him out of the show. He's not allowed to come back for the finale. Done. Out of the running for $500,000. Why wouldn't you wait a week just to see? I mean, Frank thought he was going home, and now he's HOH, so a lot can change, but I guess we have a male Shima now, so he's probably going to go down in history as one of the most hated players in Big Brother, along with her. So the show must go on, right? Despite Willie Haynes getting kicked out of the house, Big Brother continued, and the nomination ceremony was held, and Frank nominated Shane and JoJo. My predictions were that he would nominate Willie and JoJo, which I really do feel like he would have, because I feel like Shane is likable, and then they could backdoor him easier. But the house is basically against Team Brittany, so why he wouldn't try to backdoor Shane, I don't have any idea, because I have a feeling he's going to be this year's Brendan. He's just going to be a veto god. So they're nominated. Veto took place. It was Shane, Frank, JoJo, Ian, and Will, I think, played in Veto. Might not be Will. I know Joe hosted. I forgot who the fourth player was. But Shane won the veto again. So his second week in a row, Shane won the veto. More, he'd be stupid not to take himself off. And Frank did go on the record and say that if Shane does use the veto and take himself off, then he was going to put Danielle up as his target. And then thus kicking Dan out of the show. So all in all, it's been like a crazy 48 hours. I am floored by how much game has been played already. I am a little upset that I think Dan's going to be off the show, but I don't know. I think there's another twist coming, and production really, really likes Dan. You can tell, which is why they just added this new twist. It was like when Rachel and Jordan were about to get kicked off the show last season, they were like, oh, dynamic duo's back in play. Yeah, no, you did that because you wanted them to stay on the show. Whatever. But I have a feeling that if your team, if your players are gone, then you, as a coach, get to play the game. I think Brittany's onto something there with them having their own keyholes, and whoever goes home this week is going to be jury already. That just doesn't make any sense. Not in week 2. But I don't know. I don't think that Kara's gone. I don't think that Jody's possibly gone. I think that they're all going to be able to re-enter the house, and I don't think it's going to be just one of them. I think it's going to be multiple people, because there's just not enough players this season. There really isn't. And when Brittany and Ian were crunching the numbers, they were totally right. There's no way that this is all who's playing this game. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with that. I definitely think that there's going to be another coach twist, but I'm not 110% convinced that they're going to be entering the games for their chance to win $500,000, because CBS just did that last season and it didn't work out that well. So I can't see them doing that 2 seasons in a row. But expect the unexpected, right? I guess something so unexpected would be something that was suspected. So, yep, there you go. I hope you guys are watching these. If you have any questions, leave comments. I'll answer them. What do you think the next coach's twist is going to be? That would be something cool to discuss. So until Sunday, I don't know how I'm going to hold off for the next 24 hours, but I cannot wait for tomorrow's show. I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome night. Mwah.